bite my tongue. I can stay awake for days if that's what you want. Be a number one. I can fake a smile. I can force a laugh. I can dance and play the part if that's what you ask. Give you all I am. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. I can turn it on. Be a good machine. I can hold the weight of worlds if that's what you need.
Cercami come, quando e dove vuoi. Cercami, è più facile che mai. Cercami, non soltanto nel bisogno. Tu cercami, con la volontà e l'impegno. Reinventami. Se mi vuoi, allora cercami di più. Tornerò solo se ritorni tu. Sono stato invadente, eccessivo lo so. Il pagliaccio di sempre, anche quello era amore però. Questa vita ci ha puniti già, troppe quelle verità che ci sono rimaste dentro. Oggi che fatica che si fa, come finta l'allegria, quanto amaro disincanto. Io sono qui, insultami, feriscimi, sono così, tu prendimi o cancellami. Adesso sì, tu mi dirai che uomo mai ti aspetti. Io mi perdo l'insicurezza che mi dai, l'anima mia farò tacere pure lei. Se mai vivrò di questa clandestinità per sempre. Fidati che hanno un peso gli anni miei. Fidati e sorprese non ne avrai. Sono quello che vedi, io pretese non ho. Se davvero mi credi, di cercarmi non smettere, no. Questa vita ci ha puniti già, l'insoddisfazione qua ci ha raggiunti facilmente. Così poco abili anche noi a non dubitare mai di una libertà independente. decente. Io sono qui, ti servirò, ti basterò, non resterò una riserva, questo no. Dopodiché, quale altra alternativa può salvarci? Io resto qui, mettendo a rischio i giorni miei. Scomodo sì, perché non so tacere mai. Adesso sai, senza un movente non vivrei. Comunque, cercami, cercami, non smettere.
Ed amici tutti, a nome del comitato direttivo della Federazione Abruzzese porgo un caloroso benvenuto e un ringraziamento sincero a voi tutti. I want to sincerely thank you for your presence here this evening. We are honored that you chose to support this fundraising endeavor for the Juravinski Hospital and Cancer Center and the Federazione Abruzzese. My name is Remo Presutti. I am president of the Federazione Abruzzese and serving as MC for this evening. Thank you. We were very pleased to select the Juravinski Hospital and Cancer Center as the beneficiary of this event because of the outstanding service and care it provides to the community. And we are keenly aware of the need for the services provided by the center. There's hardly a family among us that has not been touched by cancer, and the very timely special report in the Hamilton Spectator clearly presents the extent to which our community is affected by this affliction. It is our hope that our fundraising efforts this evening will help to refurbish the waiting room in the Juravinski Cancer Center outpatient lab. This room hosts about 300 patients each day to have their pre-appointment tests done, and it is the beginning to each visit a patient makes at the Juravinski Hospital and Cancer Center. Last year alone, over 200,000 patient visits at the Juravinski Cancer Center, and most of these visits began in the outpatient lab waiting room. So our hope is that we raise sufficient funds this evening, and we're confident that we will reach a level of $20,000 as our donation for this evening. So thank you. And thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors. At this point, I would like to take a few moments to recognize a number of individuals in attendance this evening. And I would ask you to show your appreciation after they stand up. First of all, beginning with Signor Giuseppe Patticelli, Vice Consul d'Italia di Hamilton, Onorario. Giuseppe, where are you? Thank you. We are very fortunate this evening to have, and I'll explain later on a little bit more about this, l'Onorevole Francesca Lamarca, Deputata, who will be more appropriately introduced. I will explain her role and visit a little bit later as we get through the program. From the Juravinski Hospital and Cancer Center Foundation, please welcome Roger Ali, Vice President of Development, and Vanessa Shepard, Development Officer, Business and Community Engagement. Vanessa? I'm also very pleased to introduce Sam Sino, Assistant Executive Director for Corporate and Services Affairs and Human Resources for the Hamilton Good Shepherd Centers, and I will conclude, past Chairman of Festa Italia. Thank you, Sam, for your support and your presence. I'm going to embarrass Sam a little bit, and Sam was one of my first students when I first started teaching at St. Lawrence's, just a few years ago. We're also very pleased this evening to have with us Mr. Paul DiFrancesco, trustee for the Hamilton Wentworth Catholic District School Board in this area. Come on, Paul, stand up. There you go. And again, we're fortunate to have Mr. Larry Diani, former mayor of the city of Hamilton and host of Hamilton Talks. Larry is a proud supporter of the Federation and a proud Abruzzese. So thank you, Larry. I would be terribly remiss if I did not acknowledge the support of the UNA Local 837, without whose support we could not have achieved this level of success. Please recognize the following individuals. Manuel Bastos. Manuel, I know you're here. There we go. Manuel, business manager. Ricardo Persi, treasurer and executive director of the UNA Gardens. And Rob Miska, who's the manager of the UNA Gardens. Where's Rob? I know he's busy. You treat us well, you treat us with respect, and you help us achieve our goals. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Now, thank you. Given the fact that we are supporting a healthcare institution, and I don't want to embarrass myself or people, so without naming individuals and the threat of forgetting someone, I would like to acknowledge the doctors in attendance this evening, and I want you to know, and you know it already, from the region of Abruzzo, we have so many doctors, and again, I will not name you, but I want you to know I happen to be related to one of them. So, follow my So we are very, very happy that you are here with us this evening, and we know the great job that you do. It is also very appropriate, as we celebrate International Women's Day, to pay tribute to the ladies in attendance this evening. Ladies, thank you very much for everything you do. And I could go on for the next 15 minutes expounding the virtues and what the female gender have meant to us, but we'll leave it there for the sake of brevity. But know that we truly, truly do appreciate what you do. Thank you for that. As I look at our guests this evening, I am so pleased to see so many Italian Canadians and others of other nationalities, non-Italian Canadians. And I hope you realize that even though I do refer to the Abruzzese, and I'm very proud of the fact that I am an Abruzzese, we are a very inclusive group. We accept everyone, non-Abruzzese, Sicilians, Calabrese, everyone. So please. I hope that my comments are not misunderstood, okay? But I am Abruzzese. When I look out into the audience this evening, it really touches me deeply when I see the various generations here. I see people who were the immigrants, the first generation, the pioneers as I call them. We have first generation, second generation, third generation. And each one of you brings a special quality and special characteristic to this community and helps to make Hamilton what it truly is. So I thank you so much for your attendance this evening. I want you to know that the main goal of the Federazione Abruzzese is to promote and maintain Abruzzese culture within our community and to export it outside of our community. And this is part of what we are doing this evening. So that is our goal. We need your help to do it. It's very important to maintain those cultural ties, those family ties with our native region of Abruzzo. And hopefully, in some small measure, what we do with the Federazione, through our activities, through our choir, we are helping to do these things. Voglio sottolineare che la vostra partecipazione è essenziale per il successo di tutte le attività organizzate dalla Federazione Abruzzese. I thank you for your attendance this evening, but I encourage you to participate in future events. In the summertime, we have our Scampagnata Abruzzese, our annual picnic. We have a really good time. Numbers are small, but we'd like to increase that. The Festa Italia Regional Food Night, where we present 4 scholarships to Abruzzese University Abruzzese students. And also, we've instituted un premio Abruzzo, where we recognize outstanding individuals in our community who have contributed not only to the Abruzzesità, but particularly to the community of Hamilton. And we have one of our winners here this evening, Fernando Viola. Where's Fernando? I know he's here. Fernando was one of our first winners. We also recognize John Corsini, Dr. John Corsini, for his outstanding work, and Gaetano Modico, who was an outstanding engineer. So that's one of the things that we do, and we want you to attend these events. Remember, membership with the Federazione is still only a paltry $15. It's almost embarrassing to say that. So please, become a member. Remember, you can be a member if you have Abruzzese roots, if you are married to an Abruzzese, or if you are simply a simpatizzante. Yes, Ralph, you can be a simpatizzante or a friend of the Abruzzese. I want, in a very special way, to thank the chairperson of tonight's event, Franca La Civita, Elda Fayala. Franca, Elda, where are you? Please stand up. And also for the committee composed of Tony Mastracci, Livio Dinello, Giuseppe Patricelli, Silvano Ciotti, and Nina Marchionda, and our official photographer and tech support, young Lucia Marchionda. Thank you all. One individual who is not officially listed as an executive member, but may as well be, has contributed greatly to the success of this evening. Lucy Fayella Vista, where are you, Lucy? Thank you for keeping me on time and on track. Thank you, Lucy. We could not conclude my comments without a very special thanks to our most generous supporters, our sponsors, who are listed in the programs, but also those who generously donated gifts for the raffle, which we hope you will really become involved and participate actively. We do need that. So we thank you for that, and we thank our sponsors, and we hope you will remember us, and also the Abruzzese people who are here will remember the sponsors and show appropriate respect and thanks to them as well. So we thank you for that. I want you to know that I was particularly touched by one donation, a donation that came from St. James the Apostle Catholic Elementary School in Upper Stony Creek. It happens to be a school where I was the principal many years ago, and my picture still hangs very nicely there. I like to go back because it reminds me when I was 40 years old. So that's always nice to do that. But they raised $250 through dress down days. So I thought that was very touching and very nice. Allora, siamo arrivati alla conclusione dei miei commenti. Grazie e vi auguro una meravigliosa e divertente giornata.
Buonasera a tutti. Voglio dire che ho almeno 3 ragioni per essere contenta di essere tra voi questa sera. La prima è che la prima volta da quando sono stata eletta al Parlamento italiano a Roma che ho il piacere di partecipare ad un evento qui nella zona di Hamilton Stony Creek. Seconda è che sono tra una delle comunità meglio consolidate del Canada, una delle comunità più forti, intraprendenti, quella abruzzese. E terza, perché ho ancora i ricordi della vostra bellissima terra nella mia in mente. Ricordo dicembre scorso quando ho avuto il piacere di visitare la zona tra Pescara e Chieti, tra le bellissime colline, l'intenso verde, e quindi posso dire che l'Abruzzo è veramente una bellissima regione, e questa è la terza ragione per cui sono contenta di essere tra voi questa sera. Il grande Gabriele D'Annunzio disse: Abruzzo forte e gentile. Un applauso. Esatto, Abruzzo forte e gentile, e credo sia l'espressione giusta quando si parla dell'Abruzzo e della sua gente. Continuo a trovare particolarmente bello, vero e adatto. Exactly. Abruzzo, strong and kind. And that's exactly what I think of when I think of my Abruzzese friends, my Abruzzese sister-in-law, for example. Siete gente seria, determinata, ma anche cortese e gentile, proprio come diceva il grande D'Annunzio. È un'espressione adatta a rappresentare la vostra terra d'origine. Vi devo dire che sono una grande sostenitrice del centro-sud Italia, essendo meridionale anch'io, tant'è che alla Camera circa un mese fa ho contribuito ad una mozione che non solo ho sottoscritto, ma alla quale ho contribuito e hanno accettato i miei cambiamenti. Ho presentato dei cambiamenti a questa mozione che andrebbe ad includere i meridionali come noi all'estero nella ripresa del Mezzogiorno d'Italia, e questo mi fa molto piacere. Vorrei dire una cosa: questa sera siamo riuniti non soltanto per celebrare questa bellissima regione che è l'Abruzzo in festa e la sua gente, ma anche la festa della donna, che si celebra a livello internazionale questo martedì 8 marzo. Sappiamo tutti quanto la donna italiana emigrata rappresenti, quanto continua a rappresentare nella nostra cultura, e quanto sia il nucleo, sappiamo tutti che la donna italiana è il nucleo della famiglia, quanto abbia contribuito a rendere la nostra famiglia in Canada una di alto successo. Però stasera il mio pensiero va a due donne in particolare, alla signora Castro e alla signora Piano, e qui vi chiederei un attimo di silenzio per cortesia. Grazie. La signora Castro e la signora Piano, vedove di Salvatore Caina e Fausto Piano, i nostri due connazionali rapiti in Libia l'estate scorsa e uccisi soltanto qualche giorno fa. Io penso a queste due donne che per 8 lunghi mesi hanno sofferto in modo incredibile e con i sacrifici che hanno fatto per portare avanti la loro famiglia. Per quello che hanno sofferto e che in questi giorni stanno soffrendo, ci uniamo a loro nel nostro pensiero. Grazie. Finally, I wish to thank Mayor Eisenberger, Honorary Vice Consul General of Hamilton Giuseppe Patricelli, Joseph Mancinelli, Keynote Speaker Rob Pagaiza, Larry Vignani, former Mayor of the City of Hamilton, Elda Faiella, and Remo Presutti. A special thanks also goes out to the wonderful Angelo Vignani, who, of course, unfortunately could not be here this evening, but I thank him from the bottom of my heart for including me in the celebrations this evening. So thank you again, thank you everyone, viva l'Abruzzo e viva le donne. Grazie.
I just want to congratulate Remo for introducing most of the room here earlier on. That was fantastic. I think you didn't miss too many people. And which is like the Italian way. It's just a good thing. It's a good thing. And happy to be here with my friend Larry Vignani and Robert Kaiser and Joe Mancinelli joining us at the table. What a special opportunity to celebrate the good things that the union is doing in our community. Lots of projects happening, and now the Thompson building coming up. We couldn't be happier. Lister Block, thank you again for that. Lots of great investments happening. I know that Robert will talk a little later about the hospital is going to close very soon. Oh, no, sorry, no. He's going to talk a little bit about the opportunities in healthcare coming forward, and maybe a little bit about an announcement. Actually, an exciting announcement happening on Tuesday. Keep your eye on that. It's going to be a very big plus. No, I'll stop it. A very big plus for the city of Hamilton. And Larry told me that, so we're going to Abruzzo in June, and then, thank you very much. I feel an honorary Abruzzian already, or Abruzzese. Larry told me if you want to become a member, as long as you have $15, you're in. So, I've got $15, it's right here. And then we're going to go off to Raccamonte and visit with the mayor there, who's here in, this year. Our twin city there as well, so Abruzzo and Raccamonte are actually twin cities for the city of Hamilton. So I really look forward to that. And yeah, absolutely, Ralph, we're going to collaborate after that. What does it take to become a collaborator? $15. Yeah. So what a great night to be here. Always wonderful to get such a warm reception, and thank you all for raising funds for a very good cause. You know, on a sad note, all of us have been touched by cancer at some sort or another at some point. Sadly, I lost a 2-year-old brother a couple of months ago to pancreatic cancer in about 6 weeks. And so the cause is very, very important. Whatever help we can provide to assist with cancer research and cancer treatment is very, very much appreciated. So all the work you're doing today, all the good socializing you're doing today is actually raising money for a very good cause. So thank you for that. You know, Hamilton is a generous city, and that is shown to be almost every week. People raising funds and volunteering all over the place, whether it's in hospitals or in community organizations. We are a very generous bunch, and you're showing that here again tonight. So thank you for all your generosity and for your sponsorship.
Very nice introduction, and ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking Remmel for what a great job he does for the Federation and the community. I'm sure all of you will agree that the Federazione doesn't operate by itself. It's not an autopilot. It has a number of individuals like Remmel and many others that contribute an extraordinary amount of time in order to make events like this and many others successful. And so I will congratulate you for the great work that they've done here this evening in raising funds for the Turlinski Cancer Center, which is one of the premier medical centers in our community, and we're very proud to have it here in our community. We're also proud of individuals like our guest speaker here this evening who have contributed in such a dynamic and rich way in our community. In the GTHA, I think it's safe to say that there aren't many that have a career that has spanned so many different sectors and with such great success. In fact, his career started as the mayor of Burlington. Many of you remember when Robin McIsaac was mayor of McIsaac. The mayor of Burlington and did an exceptional job. He's a great friend of this community as well, here in Hamilton as well. After his time as mayor of Burlington, he moved to Mohawk College. No, Metrolinx, sorry, Metrolinx. And Metrolinx, of course, is something that, an organization that's very close to the unit's heart, because it is the delivery mechanism for a lot of infrastructure and a number of projects in the province of Ontario. And Rob McIsaac served as chair of Metrolinx. Very important provincial organization. We're very proud of that achievement as well. After he left Metrolinx, he went to Mohawk College. As president of Mohawk College, he served for several years at the college and brought it to a new level, and to a new level for all Hamiltonians, and brought the college actually to a new level provincially as well. After that, he became the president and CEO of Hamilton Health Sciences. And it's one thing to succeed in one position, but to succeed in all of those positions in the way that Rob McIsaac has is quite a feat in itself. Hamilton Health Sciences, ladies and gentlemen, is the second largest health sciences organization in the province of Ontario. It has 12,000 employees. It is one of the largest health sciences providers in Canada. In fact, at McMaster University, one of the greatest teaching hospitals in North America, as part of Hamilton Health Sciences. And it has become one of the leading centers for cancer, and it is not only a center for Hamilton or the GTHA, it is a regional center. And I was telling Rob and his lovely wife Ann earlier that even my colleagues in Thunder Bay have accessed the Juravinski Cancer Center as far as away as Thunder Bay. So it shows you the reach and the importance of a regional center, and how many people have an opportunity to access a very high level of medical help that is needed, not only in this community, but many communities across Ontario. And that kind of an organization needs strong leadership, and we are so proud that we have a leader like Rob McIsaac leading Hamilton Health Sciences, and has led so many other great organizations to a very high level in the province of Ontario and in this great community. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker this evening, Rob McIsaac.
I want to say good evening, everyone. And what an honor it is to be introduced by somebody like Joe Mancinelli. And Joe, thank you for a very generous introduction. I appreciate it very much. I'm so pleased to be here tonight. You might not know this, but I do have some Italian heritage. My mom's side of the family is Italian, and my great-grandmother, as I've been telling people tonight, actually came to Hamilton from Aquila many years ago. So I have a theory that culture is best passed from generation to generation by the maternal side of the family, and it's done through recipes of family gatherings, which are so traditionally empowered by the women in the family. So that culture of family and great food was definitely passed down to me, and I always feel very much at home at events where we're celebrating the Italian culture. So tonight is very special for me, and thank you so much for having me. You know, when Joe and Remo invited me to speak at tonight's event, it was way back in October. They told me I could speak about anything I wanted, so it sort of felt like an offer I couldn't refuse. I know that the real fun is going to start after I finish. It looks like you've got a hot band lined up, so I promise I won't take up a lot of your time with my remarks. But I do want to say a few things. First of all, about what you're doing here tonight, and also just talk a little bit about what we're thinking about at Hamilton Health Sciences in terms of the future of healthcare. I was so touched that you chose the Juravinski Cancer Center as your beneficiary. And as has been mentioned, your generosity will go directly to helping to refurbish the seating areas in our blood clinic. You know, it's never easy to come to a cancer center, either as a patient or as a family member of a patient. So having an environment that is nice is just kind of an extra measure of comfort that goes to those patients' experiences, kind of at a time when they need it the most. So thank you. We are deeply grateful for your generosity, and I can assure you the money will be put to good use, and it will make a difference for the people who are coming to our Juravinski. So thank you so much for listening tonight, and thank you so much for your generous donation to the Cancer Center. I want you to know it's going to make a real difference for lots of folks in their time of need. And I hope you have lots of fun tonight. Hope to see you on the dance floor. Thanks so much for having me. Cheers.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep. I say I'm in too deep. And it's been 2 years, I miss my home, but there's a fire burning in my bones. Still believe.
My name's Elise Marie Gasparino and I'm from Thorold, Ontario. I was 21 when I was feeling pains in my lower abdomen. I met with my family doctor, who immediately noticed that something was wrong. Turns out I had a tumor growing in my abdomen that was the size of a volleyball, so things moved quite quickly from there. I had ovarian cancer. From what they said, it was quite serious. I was transferred to Juravinski Hospital and Cancer Center quite quickly. I ended up having to have a surgery to remove one of my ovaries, the tumor, my appendix, and then went through 9 weeks of chemotherapy after that. Definitely didn't have as much energy. There were lots of times where I would just be sort of lying in bed for the day. My red blood cells got very low and I actually ended up passing out and had to have a blood transfusion. All the chemo nurses made it a much more positive experience, I think, than it probably could have been. It never felt like I was going to a hospital. It always felt like I was seeing people that I knew and that cared about me. The environment itself, it's such a positive environment. It'll be 10 years next March. I think, it's brought a lot of other positive people and positive things into my life 10 years out. Pink Pearl is a not-for-profit organization that I founded a couple years ago that supports young women with cancer and has been raising funds to Juravinski Hospital and Cancer Center. To the potential donors of Juravinski, I would say this is an amazing spot to give your dollars to. You're helping people of all ages, of all different walks of life.